everyone, and welcome to our 10th episode of Spring Into Reading. Before I get into my very intense adult read for this week, I just want to bring to your attention an upcoming teen event. We are going to be partnering with 6 other local libraries, and the staff dedicated to these teens are going to be talking about their favorite teen graphic novels, nonfiction, and fiction books from the past year. Now, this event is taking place via Zoom on Thursday, June 24th. So if that sounds interesting, have your teen register. If that date and time doesn't work, fear not. We will be recording this event and we'll be posting it to our YouTube page so you can check it out after the event. Now, jumping ship completely to a very intense adult read for this week, Her Pretty Face by Robin Harding has a couple of very, very flawed characters in it. Frances doesn't really fit in with these elite, fit, Valley Girl-esque style moms at her son's private school. This sentiment is further solidified after a particularly strange incident involving her son. However, Kate Randolph is seemingly her knight in shining armor. While she's fit and beautiful and affluent like these other moms, she hates these other moms almost as much as Frances does. Now, Kate and Frances's sons become friends, which links them together even more. This is until Frances finds out that Kate's past is anything but normal. Frances is torn between this selfish place of needing a best friend and a confidant in the community, and the need to protect her own family and indeed this community from the person Kate portrays herself to be. I would say by the end of the book, we could easily compare Kate Randolph to Karla Homolka, so I keep that in mind when deciding if this book is right for you. While the crimes are not depicted in a great deal of detail, it's definitely something to be mindful of. Now, again, I listened to Her Pretty Face on Libby, and if it sounds interesting to you, I definitely check it out. Now, Rose, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Jade, that looks like a really exciting program for the teens to get some interest going for reading for the teens. I know that's always a challenge, which books would appeal or not. So that program and partner with the other libraries too, that's great. Whoa, your book is so completely opposite to mine that it's really a contrast. So unfortunately or not, I picked up what I consider another beach read, The Summer of Lost and Found by Mary Alice Monroe. Now, as soon as I started reading, I thought, oh my goodness, deja vu. And I'm thinking, oh, these books are so formulaic, but it actually is part of a series where the family is living on the coast. It's an old traditional family in Charleston, and they are involved with helping the young turtles get to sea. So a good part of interest in this is the environmental, ecological interest. And Linnea, the protagonist in the book, if you like, was just let go from her job at the aquarium, COVID related, of course. So the book is very, very current. And then it comes to how relationships work during the COVID pandemic. And the other thing that is a little twist too is her ex-fiance, John, comes back, and he had basically said he didn't want to get involved. So she had a lot of hurt to overcome that trauma, I guess, if you like, that relationship trauma. And she had another boyfriend, Gordon, who was really trying hard to get back from England with all the COVID constraints. So when they finally meet up, they actually do come to blows. So that's probably one of the more exciting parts of the book. How do you deal with that? So in the end, it all works out as these books generally do. There are a couple of cute little side stories where Linnea ends up having to look after her aunt's daughter for 2 weeks because the husband is in quarantine at home. And just a couple of little nostalgic features like that. So yes, it's a great beach read, but I think it's the last one I'm going to read for a little while.
We want to thank you guys for participating in another one of our virtual programs. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.